Hi there, I'm Connor Kozak from the Okanagan Golf Club, and my favorite golf course is Shaughnessy in Vancouver, British Columbia.
And funny, he should mention Shaughnessy, Bob. Look at that. The top private courses, top 5 PGA of Canada list. Hard to argue with any of these. Shaughnessy, Capilano Golf and Country Club, and of course, Hamilton Golf and Country Club, which was the host of this year's RBC Canadian Open, and in my opinion, and many people's opinion, the greatest Canadian Open we've seen in history. Before we get into it, let's take a look back at what was this year's RBC.
I've had a great week here in Canada. The people couldn't have been nicer, more welcoming. Just awesome.
First time he's ever played the Canadian Open. Treating him like a local.
He is on fire. Rory McIlroy, your leader.
We're officially on a 59 watch now.
When he's at his best, he is the best in the game. Like Tiger, he's unbeatable. Exquisite display of ball striking, just amazing stuff.
His performance was just that, though. It was awesome to watch today.
Adding another National Open title to his belt.
I can't wait to come back next year.
Do you wish the U.S. Open started tomorrow?
No, because I'll be hungover probably.
I love that soundbite. Before we get into Hamilton, Bob, and what was the RBC Canadian Open, some thoughts on Shaughnessy and Capilano. And I will say this, one of the number one questions I get when I'm working PGA Tour radio from golf pros out there, from PGA Tour players out there, they ask me the same question. When are we going back to Shaughnessy for the Canadian Open? I get that question all the time. The pros loved Hamilton this year, but they love Shaughnessy as well.
Well, the pros are going back to Shaughnessy next year. It's the women pros,
the women
right?
pros.
For the CP Canadian Women's Open. They will be in for a big treat. This is a wonderful, wonderful golf course. I don't think there's a weak hole on the golf course. That's the part I like it. It's not all super, super hard golf courses, but you meander your way through a number of good holes, good lengths, good distances with the par 3s and the par 4s, some short ones, some long ones. That's what I love about this golf course and what it does well. Capilano's another one that's a real treat to play. Historic golf course. When you sit there and tee off on the first hole, you look out and you see the surrounding city of Vancouver out in front of you. I mean, it's spectacular that this little piece of real estate exists in that area.